Human mini brains wirelessly control butterflies in virtual world. This research also explores the computational potential of brain organoids. The team has been working on a virtual world controlled by brain organoids using a system called Neural Platform. It's thought to be the world's first wetware cloud platform and allows researchers to interact with the brain organoids remotely. These organoids, dubbed mini brains, are only pea-sized but are made up of around 10,000 neurons derived from human-induced pluripotent stem cells. So if this isn't evidence that we live in a simulation, I don't know what is. To demonstrate that mini brains can respond to stimulation, the team created a virtual world containing a butterfly. If a living human clicks in the virtual world, the software works out whether the click was in the butterfly's field of view. Then the mini brains respond and tell the butterflies to fly towards the location where the click occurs within the virtual world. Otherwise, the butterfly flies around randomly in a virtual space. That's kind of what butterflies do in our world anyway. It's crucial to emphasize that while these movement functions are implemented in software, the decision to use one or the other is driven by the brain organoid's response to stimulation. So the brain organoids in the simulation, they respond to stimuli, quite like humans. Never mind. From Singularity Hub. This biohybrid robot is made of human cells and controlled by a machine's mind. Its secret? The robot is a biohybrid blend of living, human-derived neurons and muscle cells controlled by a programmable electronic brain. The cells cover a synthetic skeleton with fins and form dense connections like those that drive movement in our bodies. This is straight Westworld shit. Also, on board is a wireless electronic circuit with magnetic coils. The circuit controls the robot's neurons, either amping up or damping their activity. In turn, the brain cells trigger muscle fibers. The robot can flap its fins separately or together with the flexibility of a stingray or a fucking butterfly. The technology could be a boon for biomedicine because it's often compatible with living bodies. Tissue-based biohybrid robotics offer additional No, you don't. Stop it right there. Scientists have long sought to develop soft, agile, and flexible robots that can navigate different terrain. Why? Y'all got us. We don't even like each other. Last year, one team engineered a butterfly-like underwater robot with a synthetic hydrogel. Using light as a controller, it could flap its wings to swim upwards. Another, mostly silicone mini robot swam at high speeds with a snapping action, like when closing harpoons. The other is an artificial brain that controls the bot wirelessly using magnetic stimulation to change the electrical activity of the neurons, increasing or decreasing their activity. Boy, this is getting scary. The bot's neurons and muscle cells took the team by surprise by forming a type of... What you mean it took you by surprise? By forming a type of connection that relies on electricity alone to transmit data. Normally, these connections, called synapses, need an additional chemical messenger to bridge communications, and they are only one way. What the fuck y'all doing over there? The advent of this bioelectronic neuromuscular robot swimmer suggests a potential frontier. Build autonomous biohybrid robotic systems that can achieve adaptive motor control, sensing, and learning. Man, fuck. Get this shit out of here. I mean, they already created xenobots that can reproduce, and now they are creating real-life simulations with brain organoids, and those brain organoids can respond to stimuli. So how many runs of this before they create a real, like, I believe in our time they're going to create a human, like another human, like with real organs that's indistinguishable from like us. I believe that they are on on the right track to do that, because they are, I mean, when they say like these organoids were kept in incubators at a certain temperature, that's what they were saying in this article. And it really makes me think about the baby incubators and the orphan trains. You know, like the actual process of creating a human, and that human only lasting for like certain amount of lifetimes, you know, and being able to have that human reproduce like they have done with xenobots. So I believe that they're on track to release like the first full-blown, like, not just robot but like human. Bro, why? Anyway, if they've been doing all of this with stem cells, then I'm really curious to dive even deeper to see what happens with the stem cells that they take from allegedly aborted fetuses. So if you fuse this system with the sentient world simulation system, then you can really have replicas of real life, like living humans today, and based off of their profile that you build on them from like social media, from Twitter, the way that they think. If you can like build a personality based off of all the data that you collect all from these websites, then you can have the personality of somebody, and you can have the DNA from somebody to create a replica of them. And if you have their DNA, then you can use that to create like this mini brain of them, and then have a real life replica of this person in a simulation. Just something to think about. Anyway, let me know what you all think of this, and make sure that you like, share, and comment.